What's up, guys? It's me, Goku, here, and I'm with my boy Empire. I'm gonna have his YouTube channel linked in the description below, so you guys go ahead and check him out. It's pretty cool. He uploads videos about anime and stuff like that. So yeah. And today's video, we're gonna be doing every version of Hulk versus Broly. We're gonna do a tier list, so let's get it.
All right, Goku. Broly versus every Hulk. It's like slamming a supercharged freight train into a dude with a sledgehammer.
Yeah, one's gonna rearrange the geology, the other's gonna be mad about it and keep swinging. We'll run the tiers S through F. For each tier, we'll analyze.
Okay, at S tier, we have World Breaker Hulk. All right.
Never forget, whatever happens next is on
So,
your
World Breaker is basically Hulk's I give up the farm mode. It's full nuclear rage.
This version literally threatened planetary level consequences in World War Hulk, and he basically obliterated city-scale assets while forcing gods, by the way, and heavy hitters to go all out. So with that being said, World War Hulk Breaker or War Breaker displayed planet-threatening gamma output. He stumped out teams like the New Adventures while turning Manhattan into a gladiator arena, which is crazy. That level of output is the closest comic Hulk gets to Broly's destructive punch through dimensions.
World Breaker Hulk can trade massive hits with Broly and potentially stalemate for a while. Okay, in the A tier we have Immortal Hulk. It's kind of like the Hulk, the horror version of the Hulk comics that came out. Immortal Hulk is weirdly scary. He can't properly die. He just comes back harder, and he has gamma tricks.
And it's not just about the healing. Immortal Hulk has like supernatural gamma burst, regeneration from basically fatal trauma, and he has tanked Eldritch level energy before. With that being said, Immortal Hulk's resurrection loop and high energy gamma burst, plus you can't kill him, it kind of makes him a nightmare opponent who can withstand repeated KO attempts. With that type of durability, it's going to be a problem for Broly if you can't outright vaporize him.
Well, Immortal Hulk wouldn't cleanly win, but he could at least outlast multiple Broly escalations thanks to his resurrection and gamma burst feats. Okay, at B tier we have Maestro Hulk. I'm gonna put him right here. So Maestro is like Hulk, but if he spent a century in the time chamber. Plus he's smart and evil.
Yeah, he's got banner level intelligence, boosted post-apocalyptic radiation advantages, and tech strategy on his side. He's like the full package, basically. So Maestro combines Hulk's raw strength with Banner's intelligence and additional radiation boosted power. He can set up traps and use long game tactics, but Broly's scale advantage still hits hard.
Maestro could stage a nasty long fight and survive more than most Hulks, but Broly's raw escalation still most likely overwhelms in a straight brawl. Okay, at C tier, we have everyone's favorite Hulk, Professor Hulk / Smart Hulk. So Smart Hulk is the Hulk if he did a PhD in brawling.
Yeah, I mean, control helps, better strategy, measured hits, and no brain rotting mid-fight, but Broly isn't taking chess lessons here. So the reason here, Professor Smart Hulk trades extremely peak rages for control and tactics, but he's far more durable than a human, but lacks the top tier nuke level output counter Broly's dimensions level attacks. So yeah, Broly's taking this one.
Yeah, this version of the Hulk might outmaneuver Broly for a time, but loses in an attrition battle due to sheer scaling gap. Alright, so at D tier we have Savage Hulk, also known as Green Scar Hulk, also known as basically regular Hulk. This is like your baseline Hulk who gets stronger with rage. This is the most recognizable version, but he's not cosmic level.
Yeah, he's good at smashing armies, little guys with guns and stuff like that, but he's bad at universal math.
Savage Hulk variants are fearsome on terrain and city level fights, but Broly's fights in the movie broke dimensions and required Gogeta to finish. That's a completely different magnitude. Essentially, Green Hulk gets stomped 9 times out of 10. He can cause collateral damage, but he won't outscale Broly's movie feats. Alright, and at F tier we have Joe Fixit, also known as Gray Hulk. He's a street level brawler, don't get me wrong, but Joe Fixit runs casinos, not planets.
These Hulks are more utility for storytelling and comedic beats than Let's Stop Broly. So yeah, there's no chance with Joe Fixit beating Broly.
Yeah, Joe Fixit and like other Gray Hulk variants, they lack the raw power output. They're melee dominant in urban scales, but they get completely outclassed by Broly's planetary to multi-dimensional displays in the movie. In short, he will be overrun instantly. There's not really a contest here. So yeah, only the absolute top Hawks even sniff parody.
And even then, parody is being generous. To be honest, Broly's movie canon punched through dimensional space, by the way, and overwhelmed Super Saiyan blue tier opponents before an S tier fusion needed to finish Broly.
Final verdict, Broly wins the majority of matchups. Only World Breaker or Immortal Hulk have a plausible shot at even a stalemate due to planet threat output and immortality and resurrection respectively. Even then, Broly's raw escalation and adaptive growth, as seen against Goku and Vegeta in the movie, makes him the favorite in a straight fight. So my boy Hulk, he has some feats, but Broly's the mad lad with the volume knob stuck on max.
So in short, Hulk will smash cities, but Broly breaks reality.